Hey guys, this is Answer here, and today I'll be bringing to you another gold making tip. Now you're gonna want to get on if you want to do this. You're gonna need to get on it ASAP, as soon as possible, because the best time to do this is the end of this week, next week, and patch launch. Because as soon as the next patch comes out, that's when people will be dumping items into the auction house for cheap prices. So at the moment, I'm gonna let you in on a couple secrets that can help you out with making quite a bit of gold. Now, I'm looking at elemental ore prices. Something that I'm personally looking at, I'm using Auctioneer for those that don't know, and something else I'm using is Easy Buyout. So all I have to do is just do Shift right click, and it buys it out, so I don't have to do click on it and then click on buyout and then click on that. Instead, I can just do shift right click and it buys it out for me, as you can see from there. So I can just do spam clicking and just buy a bunch of stuff out. So, and also if you're doing that, you want to set it up so that you have a limit set. Actually, I'm going to set that up for a 13 gold limit, so I don't accidentally buy anything more than 13 gold. Alright, so what we're going to look at is price per item, the price per unit. And as you can see here, price per unit is 60 gold per unit for Elementium ore. So at most, if you're going to do this, you're going to want it to be at least, at most 80 silver per unit or lower. And I'm going to let you know why. So real quick, I'm going to buy a bunch of these before anyone else does. Now, you can apply this to however much money you have and how much you're willing to spend. And this isn't something that you'll do and make the money like right off the bat, because this is something where you have to invest and then you have to sit on it for a little while and wait. So I'll actually buy a little bit more. But as you can see, prices are cheaper than ever. It's just completely cheap. So getting them now while they're cheap is probably gonna be your best bet. So something that you probably have seen from well, something that you've probably seen from the transition from Wrathlich King into Cataclysm was that prices of ore and other materials was still low, but as months passed throughout the expansion, prices in the previous expansion on materials started to go up. So if we were to go back and look at Serenite ore, that's 40 gold a stack. And it's worth it, trust me. But we'll go back to Elementium. And someone just posted some for 10 gold a stack, which I'm buying that as soon as possible. So as you can see, the Easy Buyout is an awesome little add-on addition that you can get from Auctioneer. But I bought a bunch of Elementium ore. I don't suggest buying too much, because then you'll be sitting on that for some time. However, I am going to say that you do want to start buying some at cheap prices. So, because as in MoP, the prices of these ores will end up going up. As soon as supply starts going down, demand will start going up when people are leveling professions, and that's when these prices of these items will start going up in MoP. So you definitely want to get into this. You could double, triple, possibly even quadruple the amount of money you spent for these items. So it's definitely worth doing. So I hope this video helps you out. Um, oh yeah, something else that you want to stray away from doing this with, you can do this with herbs, you can do this with mining, you can just with just about every material, but something you might want to stray away from for this is pyrite ore, enchanting mats, and that's basically it. Because as you know, as you probably know, enchanting mats are fairly easy to get, and pyrite ore, my friend and I have looked at everything. We've tried to figure out what'd be best and everything, but there isn't a really a set price that would be best for it. So we are completely straying away from that completely. And another thing is that if you are currently going for maelstrom crystals and everything, don't buy them from the auction house to resell them because you're not going to get as much money as you think you're going to get out of it. You can make some money off of it, but MoP is coming around the corner. People aren't going to be buying mats for their enchanting their gear for raiding and everything, so those prices are going really low. Maelstrom prices have on my server have gone from 250 gold all the way down to like 120, possibly cheaper now. It's been a while since I've checked, but prices are going down for enchanting mats as well. And I personally don't see them in the future going up that much as well, seeing as for other expansions enchanting mats haven't really gone up, they've gone down. So that's something you do want to stray away from. And I hope this video helps you guys make a lot of money in the future. And just make sure to be careful with doing it, because if you don't get if you get a overly large supply, uh, other people that might be doing this on your server might end up having a large supply as well, and they might be saving it for MoP. So you might want to spread out how much you're selling it and everything, because in MoP prices, as you've probably seen in Wrath of the Lich King, prices will go up and down and fluctuate from ranges of about 20 being their lowest, 30, 40, possibly even 60 gold a stack, and who knows, it might even go even a little bit higher than 60 gold a stack in MoP. But it's definitely something that you're going to want to try to get into. But as I said, you might want to put all of it on a bank alt so that you have somewhere to store it, and it's not money you're going to make within a month or two. It's money that it's an investment. You have to sit on it for a little while. You have to wait on it and wait for the right time that you feel is going to be right for doubling that profit, that doubling the money that you're making, or even triple or quadruple the money you want to make off of what you're buying now and it's going to sell later. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.